Amazon and Jeff Bezos have had, well, enough drama recently for a Hollywood movie. First reports say that Amazon is reconsidering its expansion plans in New York because of stiff community opposition. But that quickly pushed aside by allegations from Bezos that the National Enquirer is trying to blackmail him with graphic images of him. How does the company deal with all this at one time? Let's bring in Ian Wishengrad of Big Eyed Wish and criminal defense attorney Vinoo Varghese. Welcome to you both. Great to have you here. I'm going to start with Ian, though. Let's dig into this story with New York elected representatives saying, hey, maybe we don't want Amazon to bring its 25,000 to 40,000 jobs here. Maybe we don't want average salary for these new hires to be 150,000. Are these people insane? The return on investment here, they put up $3.6 billion, the state of New York does, and they get back in tax revenue over 25 years, nearly $30 billion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like a 10 times your investment. That's an ROI anybody would like to have. Ian, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I've always known, I always thought when a company brings jobs, it's usually a good thing and well received. I think the communication that Jeff Bezos just did on Medium showed what a great communicator he could be, and I think the legislators approved what incompetent they were in a sense, and the fact that I think this thing wasn't messaged properly, because the only thing New Yorkers keep hearing is we're giving a tax break to the richest company in the world, and no one messaged it properly.
Didn't message it properly, but now they're about to bungle the biggest deal that they've had, and I don't know how long it's been since a company has promised to bring this kind of investment to New York City. I would think, and you tell me what your reaction is, that this could jeopardize future deals for New York City. Couldn't this mean that it's harder for New York to attract companies long term?
I'm not exactly sure. I think if they're really as savvy as they are on the PR front, that might have been something they leak into the water just to make people freak out. And it reminds me of it reminds me of Brexit in a sense, right? Like they can't Brexit yet. Everyone's almost like, maybe we don't want to Brexit. So maybe they try to say, you know what, New York, you're making it really difficult for us. If you don't want us, maybe we don't want to be here. And now people are going to really have the debate, and it's going to really come out whether it's just a few people making noise, or is this really great, and all of a sudden the people that are buying up real estate in Long Island City are going to come and say, no, please bring it.
Well, there are 200 other cities, more than 200 in this United States of America, who would love and have asked to have Amazon come to their town for HQ too. So there's a long list of people who would take their place. Vinoo, I want to get to you. This story, this embarrassing story for Jeff Bezos, didn't you like him better when he was just the guy selling books? Now he's in the headlines in major tabloids. What do you make this anonymous source who leaked intimate texts between Bezos and his mistress, Lauren Sanchez? We now find that it's her brother. What does this mean for what is quickly becoming a he said, she said, and a big lawsuit?
Well, I think the things that you can say regarding this case, all the funnies. I mean, it was already on Saturday Night Live, Pecker going after Bezos. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up.
Pecker, who is the National Enquirer's editor-in-chief.
Correct. So, look, from a criminal perspective, the question of whether this is extortion fits under a federal statute, and there is a federal statute that potentially be the one that he could get charged here under, or if it comes back to him. But it's unlikely that the feds would bring any charges here, because there's really, this is a question of whether there's more a civil issue, whether this is defamation versus criminal, and I don't think the Department of Justice is going to wade in over here. But, ultimately, what this is all about, and the argument, the counter that the Pecker team is putting out is that this was this was there to question Jeff Bezos's business judgment, and so, ultimately, it'll come down to, whether DOJ is going to want to look in. I don't think so, and it's so heated.
It is so heated. And let me ask you this specific question. Is Michael Sanchez, is he going to be liable in any way? He's the one who leaked the information, apparently.
Yeah, look, if Jeff Bezos wants to go after him, he could. I mean, on a civil side. There may be some statutes, some of the states have put forth basically a revenge porn type of statute that that could lead to local prosecutors going after somebody like Sanchez, who revealed pictures without the permission of the person who took the pictures. There's no question that these were meant to be private pictures, even if he is Jeff Bezos.
Okay, I just want to clarify, the brother here, he has not confirmed this. He's not talking about this. This is a story that appeared in the Daily Caller. So it's in the headlines. It is not confirmed. But what is confirmed is that Amazon stock is doing very well. Thank you indeed, despite all of these headlines. Guys, thanks for coming on today. Great to see both of you.
Thank you for having us.